What you know about going out?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We'll see the Bulls and Houston.
Hey, gentlemen. Ready?
So the Rockets win the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Anthony. They'll get out there with Porzingis. Then there's Irving. And it's Butler in at the 2 spot.
And there's the first bucket of the evening.
Should be an interesting game. Both teams coming in ready to do battle.
Here's Irving. Following the 3 by Houston that went in. It's good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Now here's Harden. Capella with it. The kick out to Anderson. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bogut trying to get open. Porzingis can't hit.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 3-point game.
Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Now, here is Harden. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Butler.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. The Rockets pull it in. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. Anderson, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Ball against Irving. Back to Porzingis. Launches a 3. That shot missing. And it's Houston the other way. Ariza passes to Capella. Back to Ariza. Taken away by Anthony. Porzingis against Anderson. Here's Anthony. Rebounded by Capella. Houston in the lead. It's Harden with the drive. Kicks it out to Paul. It's up a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Schroeder kicks to Lopez. Some solid defense there by Nene. Houston leading by 4. Taylor with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. Up the floor. Here's Booker. Another shot. Rebound by Williams.
You know, with that much room, you don't lay it up. You throw it down like you've been disrespected.
And again, the Rockets good for 2. Chicago trails by 6. Now Grant. Back to Schroeder. feeds it to Booker. He kicks it to Grant. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw this game. The free throw drops for Grant. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Taylor kicks to Williams. Pass to Gordon. Nene with the screen on Booker. Over to the wing. Williams outside. Chicago grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Taylor. No good off the back of the rim.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
It's stolen by Taylor. From deep. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And it's the Bulls with the ball. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Booker. Evan Turner is out there with Grant. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. Keeps it alive. And Turner stays with it. Turner's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now the feed to Gordon. Back to Taylor. Onuaku kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Taylor. The teardrop falls in.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
Taylor's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Schroeder kicks to Grant. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out to Turner. Back to Lopez. And it's Schroeder in the corner. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation for the Rockets. She comes in for Williams. And Chris Paul subbed in for Taylor. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. There's the screen outside Gordon. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving kicks to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's Houston's ball. The shot. And it's Houston with another.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Chicago trails by 4. Here's Irving. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Irving attacking from deep three-point range. And the Bulls with another miss.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
Ball against Irving. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Anderson dishes to Paul. Pulls up. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Chicago trails by 6. Outside Anthony. Butler on the wing. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Irving against Paul. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Ariza, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Anthony with the screen on Ariza. Irving with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Irving against Paul. 5 to shoot. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Irving.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chi. Nene comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Trevor Ariza. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Bogut. Turner comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Booker, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Irving. Here's Nene. Rebound by the Bulls. 51 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Harden.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
Booker with the screen for Schroeder. Booker the pass to Lopez. Off target from the baseline.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Houston. 29 seconds left in the first half. Here's Tucker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tucker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago trails by 8. And here's Schroeder. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Booker in the corner. Banked in off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Gordon goes in over Booker. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 6. Anderson is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Harden hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
To the paint. Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for him. And both free throws good from Paul. Chicago trails by 8. Irving with it. He's got 6. Inside and stolen by Ariza. And it's Houston on the break. And it's sent back by Bogut. Ariza against Anthony. And he gets the bucket.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Grant, he's checked in for Porzingis. Chicago shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. That free throw good from Anthony. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Paul kicks to Ariza. Anderson the screen. Now the dish to Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm.
Anthony drives in. Ariza with the rebound. Houston leading by 7. The pass to Paul. With some arc. Good work there as it goes. Paul's got 11.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against the guy who towers over him.
And did you see the separation he got? It's an art, creating that kind of space.
Paul against Irving. Shot clock at 6. And here's Anthony from the arc. Again, the miss by Anthony. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
Anderson with the screen for Paul. Here's Ariza. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Chicago trails by 9. Irving dishes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
Capella with it. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Capella. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Chicago calls timeout. Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. P.J. Tucker comes in for Anderson. Williams, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gordon in for James Harden. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Lopez, he's checked in for Bogut. Turner comes in for Anthony. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Nene, the screen. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And they double up Gordon. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Nene, the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Goes back up. And it's Nene getting it to go in. Nene's got his first bucket in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Screen by Grant. Grant with a screen on Paul. Here's Booker. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one's on Eric Gordon. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Poked away. Nene with the screen on Schroeder. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. On up the court. And good that time.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Here's Williams. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner. Chicago trails by 4. 26 seconds left in the third. Ball against Schroeder. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. So both teams making some changes here. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Bulls. Just 3 on the clock. The putback, Porzingis on the follow.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Houston in the lead. Taking a look at the Bulls. Turner is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Schroeder in at the point. On defense, Chicago. There's a screen. That's tipped. It's stolen by Schroeder.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble. All the officials are all over that one.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. James Harden. He's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's tied up with that one. And here are the Rockets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Paul passes to Onuaku. Back to Paul. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Schroeder kicks to Booker. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Lopez. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. So for the Bulls, Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Turner. Jimmy Butler comes in for Devin Booker, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dennis Schroeder.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Ariza. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony kicks to Irving. 3-pointer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Ball against Irving. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden kicks to Anderson. And there it is for him. Anderson's got it all tied up now for Houston.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them, late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
Bogut with a screen on Paul. Irving drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Once he's dialed in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor. But that does take a lot of discipline.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
No doubt. As close as this game is, I think it's going to come down to which team controls the paint down the stretch.
Harden can't hit.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Capella kicks to Harden. Capella sets a screen for Harden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He thrives in these big moments. He's always ready to help put the game away.
Irving against Paul. Outside Irving. Bogut with a clean look. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Anthony. Yes!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Paul against Irving. Paul dishes to Ariza. Passes it to Harden.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Ball against Irving. Here's Bogut. Money!
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 4. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And so it's Houston with it. 4-point game.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Nice job at the line to expand the lead.
And so here is Houston, tipped away. Ariza passes to Paul. Lets a floater go. Rebound Bogut. And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. There's 14 seconds left in the game. There's the three. A reason no luck. Outside Irving. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. First. Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.